Chef Luca here for this week's tip from the top. On this week's squirrel meals, we got some chili verde burritos on the menu this week. So I'm going to give you a brief rundown on how to roll the perfect burrito every time. Instead of making the chili verde burrito, I'm just going to be throwing together a breakfast burrito for myself, but otherwise, aside from the ingredients, everything else is exactly the same. All right, so here I have my tortilla, and you can tell right now this is just a regular tortilla, and it's not very flexible, not very stretchy. I mean, it moves pretty well, but if we were to try to roll it up just as is, it would tear. The little edges when you try to roll are gonna pop out of your burrito, and it's not gonna be fun. So there's gonna be a few little things we're gonna do first to make this tortilla nice and pliable. Option 1, warm your tortilla on the stove. Option 2, warm in the oven. And lastly, you can throw this baby in the microwave. Now that my tortilla is warm and pliable, I'm gonna start to build my burrito. I start with layering all my ingredients in the very center. So here I have my eggs, I have my bacon and mushroom mix. Let's put some bunch of queso. This is some Savoy cabbage. I like to keep everything nice and stacked in the center of the tortilla. And then I'll top with some salsa verde to make it nice and saucy. So now that I have all my filling in, I'm gonna start on the opposite ends. Fold towards the center. Take the end closest to you and wrap it on top of each other, and then you'll take these little corner pieces like you're folding a present and roll it on up nice and tight. Now once our burrito's rolled up and nice and tight and all the ends are tucked in, you'll notice that there's a seam on the bottom. And in order to close that seam off, we're going to sear it on the stove. So I have a cast iron skillet all ready to go, and we'll just drop it on right on that seam and get some nice golden color on it. Here I have my beloved cast iron skillet all hot and ready to go. This is actually my grandmother's cast iron skillet, and I'm still cooking on it, which is pretty awesome. So I put that seam side down and let it sear off for just a few minutes. Now I have my stove on about medium right now, so I don't want to burn it, but I also want to get some nice golden color on that burrito. Once it's seared for a few minutes, you're going to want to flip it over. Look at that good color, and we'll get that same color on the other side. Look at that, burrito perfection. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Tip from the Top. Stay tuned for more tips from me, Chef Luca.